Hey, this is Julia, and today I'm going to be showing you this app I came across on my phone. Now, I like to test apps. It's supposed to turn off your Wi-Fi when you tell it to, I believe. I just downloaded it, and I'm not sure. I think it might turn off your 3G too, but I'm not really sure. Alright, automatically start. There's Wi-Fi and mobile network. Now, there's two different types for it to turn off the mobile network. It can just go into the settings and simply just turn it off. That's like the easiest way. But when you reboot your phone, it'll come back. The other way is fooling around with APNs. And that way, when you reboot your phone, it'll not come unless you turn it back on. And I believe, I'm not sure, but this app does one of the following, and I just want to test the app because I like testing. Hopefully I can see it works. So now there, you gotta scroll down, turn off wireless network. It is currently on. So I guess if I click on that, it doesn't do anything, for that matter. I see the Wi-Fi icon. Wait, turn it off. This takes a few seconds. Didn't even turn off the Wi-Fi. That's an epic fail, guys. You can see right there. Oh, there it goes. Now it's off. So if I decide I want to scroll, you can see the Wi-Fi and data are turned off. So now I'm going to click on it, turning on. That's going to take a few seconds. We'll see how the Wi-Fi icon will appear. Wait for it. It takes a few seconds to turn on. There it goes. Wireless has been turned on. There it is. Boom. Works. Whoa! Sorry. That was a mess up. Perfectly. Oh! My signal's gone. What in the heck? Oh, I thought I pressed the button. I probably just, if I scroll down, I have that, and it restarts the internet connections and restarts the signal. If you have bad signal, I probably accidentally pushed it when the tablet fell. Okay. So you can see we got the nice Wi-Fi. Good. I'm very impressed. Whoa. Yeah, my case is broken, guys. Yeah, it's kind of a problem. Alright. There's YouTube. And I did on here, I can show you, I made the Wacky Cell Phone Show 5. We have the other ones down here. But I have a couple other wacky cell phone shows, and I'm going to give you a hint. One of them, I go nuts. I downloaded it after try it, just like I just did right now, and I noticed my APN settings are fooled. I can't get on data, nothing works, and I was so angry. It kept saying it kept turning it off when I kept turning it on, and right when I uninstalled it said it turned off, and I had to reset all the APN settings to default. Now, if you have a problem, you go to your APNs, you push the menu and hit reset to default, which a lot of them either fool around with your APN settings, which is number one, number two, or delete them. So if you actually go to the APN settings, it says, sorry, you don't have an APN. Do you want to make one? Yeah, exactly. And you don't even know what to put in the boxes, and you're like, when you hit yes, it's like, I'm confused. I don't know what to do next. So, app does work. There it is. I'm not going to push it because I already tried it. I don't want to turn it off. I'm eventually going to delete it. Now, if we turn off Wi-Fi, we'll get the data. So let's try to go to YouTube. Okay, there we are. Right there. There's data. If I try to play, there's the arrows. I'm going to get out of that, though. Let's try that again. There we go, it worked. Oh! What did I see there? Why does the data keep blinking? I have no idea. There it is. Oh, there we go. Wireless is turned off. I'll just do that. Okay. There it is. It's gone. So then I'm going to click to enable it. The data will appear. So it doesn't seem like this app messes with APNs, which is a good thing. Now if we turn off Wi-Fi real quick, there's the data. But we're going to try some. Click. It's off. Wireless is turned off. We're going to reboot the device. And we're going to see if the data comes on automatically or if I have to actually go in the settings or go into that app and hit enable. Because if I have to go in the app and hit enable, then we know it fools with APNs. And as you see up here, I have a sign. Phone APN equals easy to mess up. You can see there's no data there. Yes, I agree totally with that poster. It is easy to mess up. I don't like how it's easy to mess up because one app equals mess up. And you wouldn't want your settings messed up because that's just terrible. Now, personally, many people wouldn't want an app to mess with their APNs. They normally just get one of those other data togglers out there that don't do that. But me, if I go over my data, which I happen to use a lot, of course I use a lot because I watch videos, but then you might want to turn it off if you're starting to go over. And if you reboot your phone, it's going to come back on and it might make you even go over more. So if you have one of those APN togglers, it won't affect that. There's my thing. I got to type my pattern. Wait one moment, please. There's preparing up top. I see no data, as you can see. Interesting. So, since we see no data, we can tell it fiddles with APNs. That is just terrible. Alright. Whoa. Wrong app. Trying to turn it on. Turning on. This may take a few seconds. Now, I like to experiment with apps because they're really fun to experiment with. It's taken a little while to turn on this time. It's currently on. Can we confirm it's on? Did it just freeze my phone? There. There's our Wi-Fi. Let's turn it off, make sure the data is on. There it is. So, you can tell, yes, I can confirm that this app does work. I'm trying to go to the settings. I want to see something. I'm going to check and see the APNs, make sure it didn't fiddle with the setting with the MMS or something like that, because a lot of apps, they might re-enable your regular data, but it might mess with your MMS settings. So, we're about to see that right now. It's going really fast, you can see. There they are. Now if I go back into that, where is it? We're going to turn it off, and we're going to go back into that application and back to the APNs, and we're going to see exactly what it does. Nothing wrong. But the data came back. That is interesting. I had one of those apps I downloaded. I turned it off, said it was turned off, but it turned back on. It kept flashing at the top, and I was like, what the heck? Why is it off? Why is it still on? It should not. There we go. I don't know Wi-Fi settings. Oh, crap. There we go. Turning off. This may take a few seconds. That's obvious. They're fine. They're absolutely fine. You can see that. These are all the right settings for the APNs because I know what they are. And there's another data toggle right from the phone. That's probably the most efficient to use. So I can confirm that this app does nothing and that it just turns it off temporarily and turns back on. That's what I have to say. Not very clever. So I'm not sure if it fiddles with APNs because I didn't see anything wrong with them. And why is it currently on? I said current. I should say it's currently off. It looks like it's failing to turn off. I can tell it's failing. It doesn't want to turn off, and the data keeps coming back. Yes, that sometimes happens. There we go. Maybe it didn't turn it off because I was in the settings. So now, if I actually wait, where are they? Mobile networks, access point names. They're just fine. So, what in the heck? It doesn't fiddle with those settings. But why didn't it turn on when I turned on my phone? I have no idea. Now we're going to go into my other battery saver apps and try to enable it from here. Enable it. If it doesn't enable, that's probably usually because it messed with the APNs, but it won't enable and all the APNs are correct. That is pretty weird. So if I go back into, where is it? Wireless networks, mobile networks, access point names. All of them are right. Now, a lot of these aren't set. I don't know why. They're just not. Might be to switch to APNs or something. So, now if I get out of that, hit on, it should come back on just fine. Now, that's pretty weird. I don't understand how nothing was wrong with any of the APNs and it wasn't enabled. That's like the silliest thing I've ever seen. So what I recommend is don't get the app. I just like to experiment, but I would not get that silly application because you don't know what it's going to do. It might switch your APNs, and then you can't get it to switch back to the other APN, and you might have to do a reset, as I call it, which I'm not going to do it, but you just go on settings and go to privacy, and it has this reset thing. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Don't want to go in those settings. I'm going to turn off the Wi-Fi, and I'm going to go to YouTube. Let's say. Alright, there's the data. So there we go. Works. But that's what I have to say. Wouldn't recommend getting it. But anyways, though, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and bye-bye for now.